Hi guys, it's Levi from Levi Gamer Guy, and today, as you can see from the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing a video on Football Manager Touch for Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to be doing this season with Arsenal. The only reason I kind of picked Arsenal is because obviously what's happening in real life with Arsene Wenger leaving. I thought younger guy comes in, see how we're going to get on, and I also may do Watford as well because I do actually stay in Watford at the moment. So I may do a season with both teams, and let's see if the videos do become successful and people like my videos and like my content. I may actually just do it season. So we shall see how it goes. So without further ado, my first game is going to be against Chelsea in the Charity Shield. Going to be a tough game. So I'm not the favourite with the bookies, but I do have a few injuries. Aubameyang's been injured, the Wilshire's been injured. So I might just do this game at first just to see how it goes. This is actually my second take on this video. For some reason, after about 18 minutes in my first video, my camera cut out. So I am going to give this a go. I'm going to do one game. Hopefully it works. So I'm doing a kind of 4-4-2 narrow formation. Nice cup of tea. So yes, I'm doing a 4-4-2 narrow formation. Aubameyang was injured. He did get injured after the first game in a friendly, jumping for a header. Like 5 minutes in, he twisted his ankle, I think it was. Wilshere, I think he's just close to coming back, but he's not passed the fitness test yet. So I may be able to get Aubameyang on at some point in the near future. So this is my first game of the season against Chelsea in the Community Shield. Then the game after this, I've got Brighton at home. And then I think I've got, I want to say Chelsea away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got Chelsea away. Then I think I've got Bournemouth away and then Tottenham at home. So my running at the start's so-so. But I'm going to take this game with a pinch of salt. It would be nice to win it. I'm not the favourite to win it. But hopefully we can do a good job here and actually sneak it. It'd be quite nice to beat Chelsea. Start with the game. They've got a little bit more possession. They do have quite an overloaded midfield. They've got Moses and La Quinta, I think it is, as wing backs. And they've also got Hazard on the wing as well, and I think Pedro's on the other side. Morata, if we can keep him quiet, we might have a chance as well. Hopefully Ozil can get his finger out and play well. Lacazette has been doing really well for us in the pre-season game, banging the goals. Welbeck was doing well as well. So, but I think ideally I would like to play Lacazette and Aubameyang together consistently. But Welbeck, he's one of those guys that when he's on form, he does play well. As you know, even in real life, when he's on form, he can bang in the goals and he can get important even assists and goals for the team. And also in the comments, guys, how do you think Arsenal are going to do on Thursday against Atletico? It is a big ask. I mean, they did totally dominate the home game before Koscielny had that moment of madness, and Griezmann's just Griezmann. You can't give any guy at that level a chance. Chelsea have got a chance here. Ooh, gifted goal. Willian scores for Chelsea. We're 1-0 down after 32 minutes. It's not ideal, but sorry, anyway, I was saying, how do you think Arsenal are going to do against Atletico on Thursday? It will be a tough ask. Arsene Wenger's last season, how much do the players want it just to get to the final? Also Arsene Wenger, how much do they want to give him a good send-off? And it would be kind of fitting if they did get through and play the final against Marseille, the favourites at the moment, because it is in Lyon. So Frenchman playing in France, potential last time to win a big cup, it would be quite fitting for him to do that, especially with Arsenal send-off, because I personally think he's been there 3-4 seasons, maybe too long. But he has done a lot for the English game, in my opinion. He's, like say, he brought the European va-va-voom as such. Obviously Henry, Bergkamp, all these other guys are just amazing for them, and I'm 2-0 down. This is not going well. Just gifting them goals. I might just have to make us a bit more attack-minded. It could be a hard season being Arsenal. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you think Arsenal, comments even, how Arsenal are going to get on Thursday. Do you know what? I've got a funny feeling if they can keep it tight at the start, I'm going to sound quite mad, if they keep it tight, big if, I think maybe 2-1. I think Arsenal could actually possibly do it. Even if they get in half time, maybe like 1-1. Sneak it second half, maybe bring Welbeck on when the team gets a bit tired. You never know. You just never know. It's a semi-final. But in this game, I need to get my finger out. Well, Arsenal need to. Come on, Bellerin. Get the ball in. Yes, come on. 2-1. Once again, like I'm saying, Welbeck gets important goals. Aubameyang's obviously not fit at the moment, so if Welbeck can get some good form on, it's going to be tough for me to pick between, because I don't want to play three of them. I ideally want to try and keep 4 in midfield. But you've got Lacazette, Aubameyang and Welbeck. It's a good headache to have. It's good to have 3 guys potential in decent form. So, yeah, Cancel's own goal didn't help. But if you look at the stats, it's been pretty even. I mean, they did that little spell at the start where they did seem to have a bit more of the ball. We have settled into the game a lot more as the halves went on. Not too sure if I want to change anything, really. I mean, do you know what? I've been kind of sloppy, and the first schoolboy error I've done in this game, I've not selected other subs when I should have. That's what I get for not paying attention. So I'm just going to have to stick with what I've got at the moment. I'm actually still kind of content with the way we're playing. I'm not going to change anything too much. We're still right in the game. It's 2-1. With the last 20 minutes to go, if it's still 2-1, I might just get us a little bit more attack minded. If we make it 2-2, I might just overload to go for the jugular. And hopefully my camera holds up. I might just do this one game for the first video, guys, just in case, because what happened the last time was I did do this game. This is my repeat of this, and I was going to do this game in the first game of the season, but just before the first game of the season started, my camera cut out, and I didn't realise that until I kind of got up to check my camera, because it is actually my phone I'm using. So that was a bit annoying. So luckily I had a save. So yeah, I'm replaying this game again against Chelsea, and I did get beat the first time 2-0 against them. So we're doing a little bit better this time than my first take on it. But it would be good if we could, the board want me to try to get, the objectives is the Champions League spots and to get to the final of the FA Cup. So you never know. If I get a little run going, even if I was to win this, give like the fans a bit of a boost, the guys a bit of a boost, the team, the board will actually be a little bit more upbeat as well. If I can beat Brighton in my first game, that'd be really good. But yeah, please let me know down in the comments, like I keep saying, if there's anything that you would like to see on my channel. Like I say, my channel's new. I've done everything from like live streams from like Resident Evil 4, Alien Nation, I've done God of War videos, I've done indie game review on my channel called Super Toy Cars. I'm starting to do Football Manager videos. I mean, if these videos take off, I might do them all the time. If people obviously like watching them and seeing how I can get on with Arsenal and potentially Watford as well. And you can even request a club that you'd maybe even want me to manage. It doesn't have to be any big Premier League club. Oh, that was a chance. Like I say, even you could, obviously maybe in Scottish as well. I can maybe do a Scottish club. I can do like a lower league club. It's just whatever club you can think of. I'm definitely open to ideas and suggestions, because like I say, I do want my channel to do well, and any help and support that you guys can give me as well would be absolutely amazing. I'm just starting off. So Chelsea chance. Oh wow. No, right, I'm going to have to overload us. I'm going to have to. Right, we're going to play it very fluid, and we're just going to have to overload. Right, we're into the last 5 minutes now. We're still 2-1 down. We're just going to go for it. We've been a lot more competitive than the first time around I played this. I didn't have this formation. I had some kind of wacky racer formation that just didn't work. I just totally overrun in midfield, overran even. But this seems to be okay. We're talking 90th minute now. We need to get hold of this ball. For this, so we'll overload now, and we're just going to try and overlap, go for it. Come on. Ooh, a block. Come on, give us one more chance. Don't think it's going to happen, is it? They're just going to time waste. Less than a minute to go. Looks like we're close but no cigar in this game. That's going to be it. They're just taking their time now. I don't blame them, I'd do the same. It was a valiant effort. Guys, give it a go. Come on, please, just one more chance. Come on, give it to him. Passed it behind him. Do you know what? We gave it a go. Fair play to Chelsea. played better than us. It is just the Community Shield though, so it's by the by really. It would have been nice to win that, but we didn't. But we still were competitive right to the end. We did give it a go, had a couple of chances. We could have definitely got that to extra time. If you even look at the stats, not really much in it shots wise, possession wise they were a bit more, but yeah, Chelsea were slight favourites in that. Kind of went the way the bookies thought it was going to go. What I'll do is, guys, I'll leave it there. That's my my first video. If you do like and subscribe, that'd be absolutely amazing. Just leave some comments, like I keep saying, what games, excuse me, like what teams you'd maybe want me to manage. So I'm going to do Arsenal at the moment. I may do Watford as well. I may do any other teams. It can be even like lower league teams. I'm really not that fussed in that sense. It'd be actually quite nice to take a lower league team potentially through the leagues. And I would like to do these videos as much as possible. Because I know they do have good following as well, and I do like playing Football Manager. I used to play Football Manager when it used to be called Championship Manager. You're talking back in the days when I was like 13, 14, back home from school, going into my mate Mulvey's bit, like Friday night, stay at his, and we'd be playing it till like 4 or 5 in the morning. I think his team was Juventus, and I was Parma. His Juve team is amazing. But just that kind of love for the game I had back then. And I kind of drifted away from it for a little while, not from a lack of not wanting to play it, but just the fact that I just wasn't playing it, and now I've got a Switch. It came out on the Switch, and I'm just really glad to be playing it again. So like I say, guys, thanks so much, and I'll catch you again in the next Levi Gamer Guy. And I'm going to get another video on Arsenal up. My first game at home is against Brighton. That's the next game. I'm going to get that up within the next day. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.